Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, A Legacy of the Void. Today, gonna be a brave noob world here on Cosmic Sapphire between MrImperfect and Arden, top left. Gonna be subscriber, it is MrImperfect, our red Zerg player, and in the bottom right, gonna be Arden, a blue Terran player. So ZVT at the brave noob world level, which just means it is either silver or bronze league. Send your replay to Snipermonkey if you want me to cast your Brave Noob World replay at the email address in the description. Make sure to title it, well, subject it Brave Noob World, because it's email and not a song or something. And yeah, just make sure it's bronze or silver. I think we got 2 for the last couple of weeks. So if you want to replay cast by Falcon Paladin, now is a good time to send your replay in. So, let's see here. 16 hatch? Maybe 15 hatch. 15 hatch. And then... oh. Okay. 13 pool. Okay. And then... oh, 13 gas, 14 pool. So 15, 13, 14, huh? Alright, so the 16, 18, 17 build will serve you well, MrImperfect. So 16 supply hatch, right? 18 supply gas, 17 supply pool. Saturate the gas as soon as it pops up. There we go. And you will have enough minerals to make 2 queens, 1 at your main, 1 at your natural, and get speed very, very soon after that. That's it. That's the basics of the 16, 18, 17 build. So no Reapers today, just Marines here from Arden. 2 racks opening with 2 gas. Huh. Alright, man. What are you going to do with all that gas? Are you going to do Marauders? Maybe Mass Marauder, which is very, very good against Zerg at this level. That is for sure. If you have a big, giant mass of Marauders, Zerglings can't kill it, Roaches can't kill it. If they make Mutalisks, you're dead. But again, this is Brave New World. They'd have to scout it first, right? Right. Is this another? Okay, it's a factory. So got a factory. So 2 racks, 1 factory into a starport. Is it a 2-1-1 build here from Arden? Very aggressive indeed. The Overlord says, okay. All right, we haven't seen a Reaper, so what's going on here, Senor Arden? The answer is there's 2 Marines out, and there you go. They're going to start shooting at you now. You're probably going to die. Yeah, you're not making it to this dead airspace. You're too slow, man. Sorry, Terry. Knew thee well. Wish you well. Rest in peace, my friend. At least he got all his blood down there instead of onto the high ground. That's cool. Righto. So, MrImperfect, here's the thing. You scouted a lack of an expansion from your opponent, so that means don't take a third. Do not take a third base. Get up to about 19, 20, maybe 20 workers or so. Just make lings, right? Maybe get a spine up here. I'm okay with making a roach horn, but just don't get a third base. Because your opponent... ooh, it's a starport. Nice. So yeah, this is an old-timey build. This was really popular in Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm. 2-1-1 here, right? You can get a ton of Marines and Marauders. You can get a tank out with it. You can make some medevacs. And it's just intended to hit around 5-6 minutes or so with a ton of stuff. And it's be very aggressive and murder the Zerg player really fast. Unfortunately, Zerg players learned how to deal with it pretty effectively and scout it and stuff. And 1-base plays just weren't as popular anymore in StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void when he started off with 12 workers instead of the normal 8 or so. And as a result, the 2-1-1 build went away. We do still see it sometimes, but I like this. We got a lair for MrImperfect. He's going for roaches the whole time. He's not going to go for speed. So going +1 attack here. His production tab says no roaches, intriguingly. But I like it. A lot of roaches with attack upgrades here could do pretty well against Marines and tanks, depending on how many roaches you have and depending on the upgrades of the Marines. But on this early push, roaches should be able to handle it just fine, especially if you make some Ravagers to corrosive pile down the siege tanks, right? Right. So again, special thanks to Snipermonkey for screening every replay that is sent to me for Midrank Madness and Brave Noob World. Really do appreciate the work that he puts in for me there. Good trails, Mr. Snipermonkey. Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, medevacs, tanks, Marines. Loving it. Arden floating a little bit of cash here, but there you go. Starting up some more Marines here. Not working on Marauders today. Just going to be Marines and siege tanks. He's getting combat shield. He's already got stim. Loving that from him, but roach production here for MrImperfect. And this Ling is like, are you expanding? No? Okay, that's weird, man. So yeah, this Ling is just here to be like, advance. Oh, siege tank kills you. Siege tank in siege mode. You can't attack. If you're in siege mode, you got to unsiege and come with us. You're going to leave this behind for base defense, or you're going to come along? Ooh, Arden. No, coming back home is a big mistake here, man. You need to move out now. Your entire build is predicated on you moving out there with a bunch of Marines and tanks and medevacs and killing the Zerg player. Ugh. And now he expands? This is not the greatest thing in the world for Arden. So this needs to be scouted by MrImperfect. Run those Lings in. You can do it. He's not sitting on top of the base, although I do not blame you for thinking that he is, because they were right here a minute ago. But now they're up here. Oh, he's going for a drop at least. So I guess the tanks are... Wait, did he... Are there tanks in here? Oh, yeah, okay. One of the medevacs has tanks in it. Cool. So this is actually... All right, I'm okay with this. Expanding while attacking, and he is attacking now. I was really worried he made all those Marines and those tanks to defend against an incoming attack from the Zerg player, but... nope, not what he's doing. Love it. And, oh, dropping with Marines and tanks inside the main base of the Zerg in this little dark area. No, just do it right here, man. Just, you have siege tanks. Just do it. Or, fine, right here's also awesome. I mean, MrImperfect probably isn't going to see it. Oh, these Lings come in. They do stop construction on that command center. Very cool. And then, behold, siege tanks and Marines. Oh, siege up the tanks. Siege up the tank. Siege up tank number 2. Oh, where are you going, dummy? Why? No, you're going to die. Oh, sieging up in a weird spot where you're not being protected by the Marines. Okay. I mean, roaches are not going to help here at all. Good drone pull for MrImperfect, though. Excellent drone. Oh, drone pull. Are the tanks covering each other here? Ow. Okay, so tank down, but roaches taking siege tank shots by the dozens here. Ugh. But enough roaches are here. They take the damage, and the tank dies, and all the Marines die. That's a pickup time. When your tanks are dead and roaches are killing you, that is when you pick up and get out. You don't wait till everybody is dead, but at least the medevacs made it out. Not that that's hard or anything. Okay, are also rallying Marines across the field on their own to die. Okay, fine. So look, what I love to do with roaches that are in the red like this, click on them, press V for Ravager, and they'll turn into Ravagers. Of course, you have to have the gas for it, which you don't right now. And you just spend the rest of it on Ravager, or roaches. Okay, another pro tip. Great, honestly, massive round of applause for getting your drones out of there. A much lower level player would have not gotten the drones out of there. They would have all died. But instead, they're fine. You lost 3, which is definitely acceptable. So you resaturated your second gas there. Love that. Retaking your first gas. A lot of damage was put into the spawning pool here by Arden, but he didn't kill it. Did he use stim? I'm realizing I don't think he fired up stim during that attack. Oh, that would have helped so much for Arden. Oh, buddy. Oh, this is very brave New World of you. Oh, do I want to go look? I kind of want to go look. Okay, we're going back in time, baby. I don't do this a lot in my cast, but I must know. I must know if he used stim at all here. So he flies in. He unloads. The Marines. I was wondering why there wasn't more damage getting poured onto the spawning pool, and it's because he didn't use stim. He doesn't use stim at all. Oh, there it is. There's your stim. He could have killed the spawning pool if he'd used stim. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, that's really incredible. So now we're going to like ×4 this sucker, blah, blah, blah. Roaches are sitting here, blah, blah, blah. The second base does get completed from Arden, but not for a while after it gets delayed there, so that's not great for him either. More just Marines, tanks, and medevacs. I can't necessarily say I disagree with this strategy from our guy Arden. I love the third base from MrImperfect. He knows there's a second base from Arden. Planetary Fortress is it, which you know what? The pros aren't going to do this. They're going to make an orbital here at the natural base, but you're not pros. Like, making an orbital here is not the difference between you winning and losing the game. Go ahead. Planetary Fortress that sucker up. Oh, you did make some Ravagers. 3 Ravager biles is enough to kill a siege tank, okay? So having 3 Ravagers and having them focus directly on siege tanks is going to be very good. That's what we're going to be want to be seeing here. That doesn't make any sense, but it is 10:30 p.m. on Halloween night when I'm casting this. I took my kids trick-or-treating. I had a wonderful time. You know, got home about an hour ago, put them to sleep. convinced them to brush their teeth after eating 8 metric tons of candy on the way home. And now I'm casting. So anyway, it's nice. It's nice being a dad. It is. I understand some people have no interest in kids, and I respect that. Kids are not easy. Kids are hard. Kids are a lot of work, but also very rewarding. All right, I don't like this for MrImperfect at all, and he doesn't either. Oh, I love that from you. This is so good. I mean, going in there, taking some tank fire, like losing a road, not ideal, but lesson number 1 of ZVT, this is probably lesson number 1. Don't attack into an entrenched Terran position sitting on a base. Don't do it. If they're sitting on a base, especially with a planetary, and there's tanks and there's marines and stuff, and your whole army is here, don't go in there. Don't do it. Just expand again. Take a 4th base. Take a 5th base. You have 800 minerals. And then when he moves out, attack him. For sure, attack him. But do not attack into an entrenched Terran, especially if it's up a ramp, which this is not. It's a, you know, it's even ground, which is nice for you. But like, say this is a base. Oh, it is. Like planetary here, siege tanks here and stuff. Do not attack up this ramp, no matter what you do. And don't even attack over level ground either. Just don't do it. 4th base, though, I'm not kidding. 755 minerals in the bank. You're going to saturate your 3rd base. I can respect that. But also, if you have like 1,000 minerals, it's time for you to expand. It really is. Also, Roach Ravager has a bit of a shelf life. I talk about this a lot in my ZVTs. It's great. Roach Ravager is amazing. Right up until the point that the Terran has 3-3. Sometimes even 2-2 can be rough to deal with, even with fully upgraded Roaches and Ravagers. They do not scale well against the damage output from Marines and Marauders with 3-3. The good news for you is there's no upgrades for attack or armor at all for the infantry for Arden today. So he's going to trade real poorly here. I actually think... So you come through, Corrosive Bile, 1, 2, 3, Corrosive Bile, 1, 2, 3. All this stuff dies, and then maybe pull back. Maybe don't go in here with another tank and a planetary at this choke. Now there's another tank out, though. More Ravager is going to be good. Whoa, Infestor play. We never get Infestor play in Brave Noob World. Once again, MrImperfect's like, I don't know about this. And this is very weird for me to see. Like, really weird for me to see. Right? This is Brave Noob World. Usually in Brave Noob World, players just smash their army into here. And then Arden says, oh yeah, smash my army into your army as well. But both players pulled back. So, that's interesting. Maybe this isn't quite bronze or silver. Neural Parasite is on the way for MrImperfect. We've got a Raven on the way from Arden. Oh, this tank wants to die. Nope, he's just a scouting tank and then pulls back. Just pulls back. Nice and easy. That's what we're looking for, man. Oh, I like this positioning kind of. Oh, not okay, maybe not as good. You're gonna kill a tank. That's nice. But then all the and then pulling back into the dude. Arden knows. Oh, he killed one tank, so he's like, go. Corrosive Bile, the other tank, you have to do it. Corrosive, the Ravagers, do it. I know there's a lot of chaos right here, but the upgrades are really good. +2 attack against no armor upgrade for anything. The tanks don't have an armor upgrade. The Marines, no, don't keep going. Stop. 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 Yeah, it's fine. Just, you have 3,000 minerals and 500 gas, man. Oh, this base came up at the same time. Also, for some reason, the Vikings flew across the map. They decided to land and harass the drones at this base. Oh my gosh, they just killed. They're going to get infestor kills. They got so many drone kills there. Also, fighting a planetary with Roaches and Ravagers is dicey. Use your Corrosive Biles, Ravagers, before you die. Ah, can they get it? Can they? It's burning down. Ah, no. Corrosive Biles would have killed it easily. You know about Corrosive Biles. You must use Corrosive Biles at every opportunity. You may be surprised at how fast the cooldown is on Corrosive Biles. Honestly, it's like use Corrosive Bile, wait a couple seconds, it lands, wait another couple seconds, go again. It's really low cooldown and therefore very powerful, especially and 100% against stationary targets like planetaries and siege tanks that are sieged up. If you have to use it against moving stuff like Void Rays or Marines or, you know, enemy roaches, it's harder. It's much more difficult to do. So this is where Mr. Imperfect really needs a third base. I mean, a fourth base, right? You've got 3 bases. Your opponent also has 3 bases. Bad. Alert. Danger, Will Robinson. Expand up here. Here's nice because you already have it creeped up. It's all waiting for you to expand there with your 2,900 minerals in the bank. Moving out with more roaches. Oh, there's vipers too? Okay. I mean, look. Spellcasting is the way to win games of StarCraft. Usually the player that uses spellcasters against someone that doesn't use spellcasters wins. Very traditional. Also, upgrades really matter here. Arden doesn't believe in upgrades. He's got an engineering bay. I think that's just for the planetary, though. He's working on vehicle weapons, but the Marines have no upgrades for armor or attack at all, and I'm worried about them. They died a lot more easily in that engagement that was right here than they should have. And sure, a lot of the roaches were low on HP too, but they were alive. If those are 2-2 Marines, it goes a lot different for Arden for sure. I mean, at least he's doing armory upgrades. Look at this. Air weapons, vehicle weapons, ship and vehicle plating. He's expired one of the gases in his main. He should send those SCVs down to this third base for sure. And yeah, just roach. So if Mr. Imperfect wins this game, it's going to be because either of spell casting or the upgrades. I do not recommend going roach 15 minutes into a ZVT in general. You're not going to have a good time. Unless Arden's meching, which he is. What? He's got 4 starports? Dude, are you planning on going battlecruiser today? I don't see a fusion core. Why would you have 4 starports? Oh, more factories. Maybe he is meching. Oh, wow, that's just exactly... Yeah, that's what we would expect, you know, +2 attack roaches to do against no upgrade. Especially in these numbers. Like, this isn't even fair. This is like 6 Marines. Oh, he abducts a tank? Ah, Mr. Imperfect, the spell casting. I mean, that's not that that's super hard to do, but a lot of lower league players just won't do it. I am one of those lower league players. I really need to work on my use of spellcasters in StarCraft 2. Without a doubt. So, Ravagers, man. If this doesn't win, it's because there aren't any... look at all these bouncing roaches back there. No! Get everybody up. Try to... Oh, the Vikings land provides some kind of protection to let the tanks do their dirty work. Neural Parasite on that siege tank was hot. Neural Parasite on the Raven tosses down an auto turret. But no, that siege tank's got 11 kills. That one has 7, and the Planetary Fortress has 12. Yep. So this is a very beautiful illustration of why I say never attack into an entrenched Terran position. Don't do it. Do not do it if they have an army there. I like the 4th base, again, where the creep already exists. Wonderful stuff. Worker count is only 44 for Mr. Imperfect. He's lost 13 today. Really should be droning up. You really want to have enough workers to saturate all of your bases. And yeah, we're just not quite doing that here. We're down 5 workers at the natural. If you don't have that turned on, by the way, it's right here. So you go to options, you go to gameplay, and it is the show worker status. So it shows you the ideal number of workers and how many you have compared to it. The 13 of 16 here, right? And then 7 of 12 there, and 10 of 16 here. So we're not fully saturated anywhere. Arden Ninja expanding where there's creep, like right on his front doorstep. That's a very dangerous thing to do, Arden. Is trying to expand somewhere where your opponent is very close to discovering. Because if he just spreads one more creep tumor over here, he's going to see it. But then Arden says, my landed Viking army is strong. Why does he have so many Vikings? I guess at this point, they're pretty good against the Vipers, right? So keep them around. Maybe don't have them die to roaches in this upcoming battle. Or Hydras. Hydra's good. Lurkers, amazing. Lurkers are one of those units that are really good at the professional level and like unstoppable at the lower level. That's Yamato. He does have the fusion core. Whew, boy. So battle cruisers, another unit. That's good at the professional level and really good at the lower level. Hard to deal with. So this tumor coming down, I think it's going to die. No, not dead. Not dead. That tank's looking at it. And... no, it does get killed. Because there's a Raven here. So even if it planted and was cloaked, it's not cloaked because Raven. So that's where Mr. Imperfect says, oh, auto turret attacking nothing. That's a fun place for an auto turret. He's not going to get that whole extractor either. Ah, siege tanks, Hydras doing their best here. No, look at all the Hydras bouncing around the back. Siege tanks so good against Hydras, especially if they have upgrades and they have the +1 attack, which is great for them here. Lurkers, though. Lurkers. Like, I understand he's got a Raven, or he had a Raven. Did it die? I think it died. Yeah, if he doesn't have a Raven, Lurkers are incredible here. Dude, Arden's expanding like a madman. I didn't really like his first few minutes of this game, but you know what? He's meching, which is smart. He's making... well, he was going to make battle cruisers, then he changed his mind. I don't know why you're continuing to make Vikings, friend. Battle cruisers are really good against Hydras. Hydras stink against battle cruisers. You basically force the Zerg player to make corruptors. You just do. Or they can neural parasite every one of your battle cruisers, and that's a good way to do it for them too. But usually a bit beyond the average Zerg player to do that. So look, Worker's active 63 to 53. Mr. Imperfect saturated his bases. Thumbs up for that. Love it. He's using Consume on this hatchery to get up full energy, abducting a tank over here so we can kill it. Abducting that tank so we can kill it. Love that. Oh, but see, Viking snipes off a Viper. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about here. But he's like, how many tanks are left? A lot. This is a very tank-heavy strategy right now from Arden. More abducts would be hot. There we go. There's an abduct. Taking some enemy tank fire there, though. Marauders with no upgrades. Why are you even making Marauders? They have Concussive Shell. I guess that counts as an upgrade. If you're going to do this, walk down so all your Hydras can attack. Oh, boy. He's landing Vikings inside the main base of Mr. Imperfect to try to kill him. This is such a weird game. Oh, no! He found the Overlord farm area. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Talk about probably getting supply blocked into next week here, but the Hydras are going to save him. Hydras saving them. Liberators from Arden. Love that. Little Liberator setup right here would be amazing. Then you bring the tanks over, or you just harass drones with this, too. Beautiful pull from Mr. Imperfect. Holy smokes. That was dead impressive. Like, I can't tell you the number of times I've had a Liberator set up and I pulled the drones out that fast. Not many times is what I'm trying to say here. So a factory being built here from Arden. And he's like, look, the best defense is a good offense, right? If you can keep the opponent on the back foot, if you can keep them defending and worrying all the time, they're not going to come kill you. So your double expanding plans work just fine. There we go. Another expansion there. That's triple now. He's taken 3 bases since that last attack on when he had a third. He's looking great. Mr. Imperfect is saturating this gold base, sitting on 3,000 minerals and 300 gas. Really needs more gas. I don't know. He hasn't fully saturated the gas at the natural base. But, or down here at the gold. But he's working on it. He knows what he needs, and he's fixing it, okay? Okay. Dude, this third hatch is gonna die, though. No, wait. Saving it. What's again? Oh, the Vikings aren't landing. Strange. Oh, they are. Okay, but they really suck at fighting against anything. Oh, but that tank's still alive. And that tank was told to attack this debris, which is really lucky for Mr. Imperfect, actually, so he's going to be easy to kill. Nice. That tank's just coming through. Dead. Just passing through, boys. Liberators. Nope. Medevacs. Nope. Oh, boy. This is interesting all of a sudden. Liberators dying by the dozens here. Army value is 61 to 31 in favor of Mr. Imperfect. Enough Hydras to kill a planetary if it's not being repaired? Maybe, but if it is being repaired, I don't know about this. They're doing it, but a lot of Hydras are dying in the process. Bam! Takes it down. That's big. That's a massive victory for him. High-Sec auto-tracking's on the way from Arden. Would have helped in that battle a little bit, but not happening. Make stuff. There we go. 18 lings are on the way. Do they have metabolic boost? Yes. Do they have adrenal glands? Yes. Do they have attack upgrades? No. They do have ground level 2 carapace, though, and +1 attacks on the way for those guys. Okay. Now, look. To take down planetaries, Banelings. Lings and Banes, sure. Lings, Banes, Hydras, even better. But you need banelings for it, pretty much. If you have fully upgraded cracklings and the planetary is not being repaired, you can kill it pretty easily. But, I mean, if it's being repaired, your lings aren't going to have that great of a time. You don't have fully upgraded cracklings anyway. But banelings. You bring in some lings and banes around. You bring the lings in to absorb the first couple shots from the planetary. You roll the banelings around here. All dead. All very dead. So Baneling Nest would be super good. Baneling's one of those units really, really good at the professional level. Insanely good at the lower leagues because they don't know how to split. They don't know how to defend a planetary from 18 Banelings rolling in on it, right? They don't. Not at all. All right, so Mr. Imperfect says, Hydroling. Let's go. Who needs splash damage? I don't have any of that today. I had some Ravagers earlier, which is kind of splash damage. A little bit. This little bit of debris with the bus in it always intrigues me. That's like part of a train. What is this? What happened here? That's my question. What is all this? Did a bus collide with a train in this location and then it just like society left it there to decay and rot? I don't know. Very confusing stuff. Mr. Imperfect floating 4,800 minerals and 1,400 gas. Making more overlords, good. Making more hydras, also good. +1. Ooh, battle cruisers are on the way. If it's 1 BC, then sure, hydras can wipe it out. Once it gets to like 2, 3, 4 BCs, the hydras just melt under that attack. So we're just going to run in a move into this group, I guess. The tanks aren't sieged up. Holy blinding cloud, Batman! What is happening in this game? Oh, Adrenaling's making quick work of these tanks. That's it. GG! Arden's like, wow. Who uses Blinding Cloud at this level? It's a fair question, Arden. Average APM for these players, though, is like over 100. 166 for Mr. Imperfect and 100 for Arden. But yeah, end of the day, his army consists of 2 BCs and 7 Marines. So, yeah, he could have played it out. He could have played it out. This is a really hard place for Lings and Hydras to kill because it's double planetary with battle cruisers and some tank support. That's a hard base to kill. This one's pretty easy for them to kill. This one's real easy for them to kill, obviously, and this one too. I'm not sure that Mr. Imperfect was going to counterattack with that. And if he did, there's a good chance he comes down here, walks over here, and dies to everything, loses his entire army. But in that, again, he's still got a ton of money. He's got more in the bank than Arden does. And yeah, Blinding Cloud usage, Abduct usage today, Neural Parasite usage today. Dude, Mr. Imperfect, you're going to get promoted here soon. Just use Lurkers more, right? Use Banelings more. Splash damage really good against Terran. Always is, always has been. Resources lost, 25,800 for Mr. Imperfect, 25,700 for Arden. Not a good ratio I want to see as a Terran player, especially if you're kind of meching a little bit. 29 tanks got murdered today, 42 Lings, 70 Hydras, 78 Roaches. Makes sense. There are a lot of tanks on the field. 1 hatchery, 1 planetary, 15 SCVs, and 18 drones. So yeah, pretty even game. But at the end of the day, I really think Arden was like blind. What is... He's probably like, what is that? What is that green stuff? What is the green stuff on my tanks? Why are my Marines firing? Oh no. And then just like rage quit and went off to Liquipedia to find out what the heck that was. I don't know. He probably knows what it is. Anyone still playing StarCraft 2 in 2022 has a good idea of what everything does, I think. But yeah, good. I would like to see maybe a +3 armor here if I'm picking nits. I like the tunneling claws. So you got Burrow Roach. You never used the Burrow for anything. I guess the problem was there were Ravens out and siege tanks everywhere, and Burrow Roach is not very good under those conditions. Arden trying to expand up here was really, really ballsy. Like, again, Zerg was here. Zerg saw it really fast. There's a million places he could have expanded here first. That one's the Rich Vespine Geyser, too. Would have been better for him. But no. Is there only one Rich Vespine Geyser on this entire base and it's on this map and it's right here? That's odd. I don't think I realized that about Cosmic Sapphire until just this minute. This is gold. Oh, no, this one is Rich Vespine. Okay, so interesting. So bottom left is a gold base. And then top right, you have double Rich Vespine Geyser bases. Wait. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 8 on. What the heck? This is a weird map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mineral patches there. And 6 mineral patches here. 2250 gas, 2250 gas. What? Why is this one? This is, I don't know. This is like the least symmetrical map I've ever seen. In StarCraft 2 anyway. Obviously, Broodor has a lot of those, but anyway, good game. Really great game. Arden needs to work on getting upgrades for Marines and Marauders. No attack, no armor throughout a 25-minute game is just never, ever going to work. Making battle cruisers was a great choice against the enemy Hydras and Roaches and stuff that you saw. Beautiful. Make more battle cruisers. Go forth. Win. And yeah, just dealing with spellcasters is rough. I feel for you, bud. So, GG, well done there, Mr. Imperfect. And that's going to be it for me today. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void, and a brave noob world. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.